And here we go, finally. The Minnesota Vikings are back on the clock in the 4th round after not having a second, third round pick at all yesterday, but come back today and make a very underrated pickup here. Former Oregon DB Khyree Jackson is on his way to the Minnesota Vikings, and I actually really do like this pick. Now, before we break down who he is, what he brings, and why I think he's a good fit, do me a favor, hit the like button just so we can get this video out to more Vikings fans, but also subscribe, join the family, it's free, it doesn't cost anything. We will be covering the Vikings for the rest of the offseason, the draft, all offseason, minicamp, training camp, preseason, regular season. I got you guys covered, so join the family. But with that being said, let's talk a little bit about Khyree Jackson. Massive, 6'4", 194 pounds, absolute unit, right? Now, right away, good backup with potential to develop into a starter. I mean, that is huge. To get in the 4th round, a guy who has potential to be a starter in the NFL is really, really solid. A guy who's highly ranked across a lot of draft boards. Thought he was going to go early 3rd round. Ends up going early 4th round. I think this is a steal with that 6'4" frame. Kind of got that unicorn build, right? Athleticism score is actually pretty good. 11th overall, 10th overall among all DBs in the combine. Ran a 4.5 40-yard dash. Overall in 2023 was first team All Pac-12. Started 12 games, 34 tackles, 5 TFLs, 2 sacks, 3 interceptions, 7 PBUs. Was absolutely amazing. You know, he's extremely imposing outside corner with rare size and strength. Love that combination. You look at his strengths, cornerback with the size and physicality of a safety. Length and strength to stall release, able to wall off the landing zones, amazing aggression, expansive tackle net will appeal to evaluators. I think this is something the Vikings love. They wanted it right away. Able to elude blockers and threaten quarterbacks as a blitzer. You go over to this Vikings team right now and you look at their depth chart, especially on the defensive side of the football. You have Byron Murphy, you have Cam Bynum, and Caleb Evans, right? Josh Martellus, Shaq Griffin you bring over in free agency, but I don't really love what they have here in terms of, you know, the starting corners. I think they have a lot of potential in Andrew Booth and Lewis Cine as well. I think those guys have potential, but I think this is a guy who could be a day 1 starter right away if you need him to be in the nickel. Can play nickel because he can get so close to the quarterback on a blitz, right? But also you want to have him on the outside, the boundary corner. I think this could be huge for a team like the Vikings who, you know, last season weren't amazing in some categories. Ranked number 32 in completion percentage, allowed 24 pass yards allowed per game, 22 in interception percentage, 21 in sack percentage. Khyree Jackson is the guy that can come in and help out right away, and I think if he improves just a little bit, he could be a guy that ends up being a steal in this year's NFL draft. And I think the Vikings, with their 3rd overall pick this year, get a really good one here in Khyree Jackson. Let me know what you guys think. Drop a letter grade down below, and I'll see you in the next Vikings update. Peace.